What's up? This is Ben Cubbage coming to you from the middle of Xining, China in Western China. Here's a little adoption update. Thank you guys for watching our adoption video. As you know, we have been matched with a little guy named Krishna. He's about 1 year old right now. We hope to be picking him up in November. As of our last adoption update, we mentioned that we'd probably be in Calcutta, India, picking him up in November 2019. However, we just got a little news that we might be delayed a little bit. There's some paperwork stuff. If you've ever heard, know anything about adoption, you know some people say it's practicing unprotected paperwork. And what that means is just a lot of paperwork. And so some of our paperwork has been a little bit delayed. In fact, sadly, we're almost right at the end of the process right here, picking up our kid. We've done our home study, we've done all the work. And we actually have to go back, and some of our paperwork is timed out because we've already been in the process about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. So we got to redo our fingerprints for FBI background check. We got to redo some state background checks. We got to redo just a whole bunch of 5 or 6 pieces of different paperwork. Also our health checks, we got to redo those. So it's funny, we're almost here at the finish line of the marathon. It's like being at mile 24 in a marathon, and you kind of go back to the start line and start again. So a little bit frustrating. So you can just be thinking of us in the process, because obviously we're so ready just to get our kid. It's like after you've done all this stuff, you're like, I just want to pick up my kid and just meet my kid, because that's what it's all about, is bringing the kid home, right? But so that's where we're at. We're thinking it could be November, probably earliest, maybe February 2020, we'll see. So, but do pray that it goes quickly, because we're just so ready to get our kid. Now that we got the picture, we got the match, we know his name, we know where he is. It's like, okay, now we have a face. It's just really hard for us to wait. Before we had a face, it was like, oh, well, we didn't, it was a little bit easier to wait. But now that we actually have our kid, we've been matched, we're excited to pick him up. So be praying just for that process, that it goes quickly. And yeah, there have been some restriction in India recently, that there's even been some news that expats who live abroad, which means foreigners that live in a country that's not their own country, that they may not be allowed to adopt any Indian children. But hopefully we get an exception for that, because we've already been matched with our kid. But just be thinking in the process, it's not over till you got your kid and the signature is signed. So just be thinking about us in the last few stages of this process, last few months, that everything will go well. And as always, if you want to support our adoption financially, please check us out at bit.ly/bring us together. It's bit.ly bring us together. I'll put the link right here. Awesome. Thanks, guys. A little adoption update. Appreciate you, and thanks for walking the journey with us.
What would you like to say?
Hi everyone, today I graduated. Can you guys pay for me, because I don't want any bad friends.
That's good, Phoebe. Where are you going to school in first grade?
Chinese school.
Oh, so you're going
First,
to be
second,
Chinese.
third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
So are you excited about going to Chinese school?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm excited for you to go. Your Chinese language has gotten so good.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will fight for you. I always do, until my heart is black and blue. And I will stay with you. We'll make it to the other side, like lovers do. I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours too, until I can wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not yet. Even when I'm down to my last breath, fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue.
I forgot. We don't know who's going first. Happy to have a new brother.
反正他不是人类就行了。我靠！
I can't wait to meet my new little Krishna brother. And the ending.
滚你的
Derby?
屁呢！
I forgot what it is. Hi, I can't wait to meet my little brother.